What am I doing with my computer science degree from Stanford? Hey everybody! Today I'll be answering a question that a lot of people ask me, and that is, what am I doing with my life after I graduate from Stanford? If you guys don't know, I just graduated with a degree in computer science, and next March I'll be graduating with a master's degree in sustainability. A lot of you have been following along these past few years where I've been vlogging and making videos about my life in college, so it seemed right to tell you what I'll be doing after. Before we get into the video, I want to say a big thank you to Ana Luisa, who is sponsoring this video. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand, and they're very conscious about their footprint on this earth, so 100% of their carbon emissions are offset. They make really beautiful jewelry made out of recyclable and low-impact materials, and I'm actually wearing one of their pieces right now. Right now they're having their biggest sale of the year, which is buy one, get one 40% off, and a free travel case on purchases over $150. I think these jewelry pieces are perfect for a treat or if you want to give one to your friends or family. They have ready-to-go gift boxes, personalized gift notes, and speedy worldwide shipping. The prices start at $39 to higher-end pieces, so there really is something for everyone. And I really do think that these pieces are so beautiful, and I wear them all the time with my outfits, and they always look amazing. If you're interested in purchasing some of their jewelry pieces, I do have a link in my description box which you can check out. And thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. So, what am I doing with my life after graduation? The short answer is, after I graduate in March, I'll be taking 3 months to study Chinese in Taiwan. And then after that, I'll be starting work as, drumroll, a product manager at Reddit. I think talking about where I ended up, where I'm going to work, and things like that is important and interesting, and it's what a lot of people show online. But I think actually what's a little more important is how I got there. You see, it wasn't a straight line. So I'll be telling you my story in 3 parts. Part 1 is graduation. If you asked me last year at graduation what I'd be doing, I'd tell you, I have no idea. Because I didn't. In June of 2019, my entire class had graduated from Stanford, but I didn't because I still had 3 classes to take. I didn't have a job offer like my friends, I'd been rejected from the computer science master's degree that I applied to, and instead of riding off into the distance with my diploma like my friends, I had to take a 5th year and take more classes. I also don't want to suggest in any way that I was sad or anything. I was just 22 and happy, free, confused, and lonely in the best way. I knew that God had a plan for me, and I was happy to see where life took me. One day, soon after graduation, I got an email from Stanford, and they were saying that they were going to sponsor some computer science students to go to Grace Hopper, which is the biggest conference for women in computing. I got the email, read it, applied because I said why not, and forgot about the email. And that takes us to part 2, getting a job. A few months later, I checked my email and Stanford sent me an email saying that they wanted to sponsor me to go to Grace Hopper conference. So in October of 2019, I hopped on a plane to Orlando, Florida to attend the Grace Hopper conference. Grace Hopper is a really amazing and huge conference where thousands of people go, and one part of the experience is their massive career fair where hundreds of companies come to talk to students. At the career fair, I met a recruiter from Reddit named Cynthia, and after handing her my resume, talking with her, and pitching myself, I got an interview. So after I flew back to Stanford, I remember studying really hard for these interviews. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, so I made sure to read a lot of resources, do a lot of internet searching, and practice mock interviews. In the end, my hard work did pay off, and I got a product internship at Reddit. And soon summer rolled around, and I started my product internship. Although it was fully remote because of everything going on, I had the chance to impact millions of people. I learned about product management terms such as DAU and MAU, and I learned what it took to be a good product manager. I worked really hard, and after my internship, I got a return offer to work at Reddit. Getting a job as a product manager was really incredible because it really validated all the hard work I had put into getting my computer science degree. All the late nights coding, all the hours spent in office hours, all the nights of confusion, all made sense now. It's kind of like what Taylor Swift said in her Why She Disappeared poem. She says, "Without your past, you could never have arrived so wondrously and brutally, by design or some violent, exquisite happenstance? Here. This whole journey is not something I could have predicted. It all happened kind of by chance. It happened because I responded to an email. It happened because I took a 5th year. This really taught me that you can't really predict where you're gonna be and what you're gonna do and how things are gonna shake out. For me, I've just learned to trust God and trust in His process for my life. So that's where I'll be working starting June of 2021. I feel really grateful that I even got a chance to intern there when I know a lot of people had their internships canceled. And I don't know where my career will take me, but I really feel like this is the right place for me to start off. So next I'll be talking about the third part of my story, which is going to Taiwan. So the way I scheduled things, I'll be graduating next March, but between March and June, I'll have a few months off to kind of do whatever I want. So I've chosen to go to Taiwan to live and study Chinese. I had a realization about a year ago that although I'm fully Taiwanese American, I really am not connected to my Taiwanese heritage. I don't speak Chinese very well, and I really know very little about Taiwanese history and Taiwanese culture. So I decided about a year ago that I wanted to go to Taiwan. So I applied to a scholarship and recently found out that I got it. My trip will be fully funded by the scholarship, and if everything works out and borders open for students like me, I'll be going to Taiwan. Taiwan has really crushed it with this whole 2020 situation, and I'm really hoping that this trip will be meaningful for me, and I think it will, because I have this time to just focus on exploring, and I don't have to think about work, I don't have to think about school. I can really explore what it means to be Taiwanese and what it means to be Taiwanese American. And I'm definitely going to make videos about this, so stay tuned for videos on Taiwan and the Asian American experience. So to sum everything up, I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. I don't know where I'll be in 10 years. I don't even know what 2021 will look like. But what I've learned is that you really never know what life has in store for you. You'll have to fall in love with the journey, not the destination. Whenever I think of the uncertainty of the future, I think back to what Steve Jobs said in his commencement speech to the Stanford class of 2005. He said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever." This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. And it's so true. You can only connect the dots in the future looking back. So to all of you, especially you guys in your early 20s like me, who are lost and confused about the future, I promise you, one day it'll all make sense. So thank you for watching my video, and thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out their pieces in the link in my description box below. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.